Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a little review of the Bane maquette from Sideshow Collectibles, sculpted by Daniel Bell. This piece is just unbelievable. Bane is one of my favorite characters. I have a custom piece of art right back there. He's just always been my favorite Batman villain. There's just a lot to like about him. I like how intelligent he is, how strong he is. I like the way they've used him for the most part, especially lately with Tom King's run. Sometimes they make him just like a hulking character that has no intelligence and is nothing more than strength, and that's not the version I like. Previously I had the original Sideshow piece, and that piece was amazing. It was one of my favorite pieces, and I decided to pick this one up because I love Daniel Bell's sculpting, and it's another Bane, so I wanted to see what it was like. I wanted to maybe keep two of them, and the moment this one came in, the moment I opened it, I just knew this is the one I'm keeping. The other one I held on to for a little bit longer, but I ended up selling it just because I didn't look at it the same way after seeing this one. Every portion of it is just gigantic. It's incredible how they did it. It really is. I wasn't expecting it to be this big when I opened it up, because the other one had like kind of a Kelly Jones cover type feel where it's just like out of this world huge, which was awesome. But this one has the feel of a real person, if that makes any sense. But the anatomy all matches up. The proportions are correct for someone that would be that big, with the venom pumping through, the muscles really popping out. And they did just incredible work on this statue. Right up front, this is the mask I display it with, the more modern mask. I also got the exclusive with the bigger eyes, which is really awesome, but I just like the smaller eyes. The modern mask, I don't know. I think that one's a little more intimidating. I like the look of it more. You have his knuckles are all bloody from his battle. So, the base tells a story. You see kind of the Batcycle destroyed, beat up, or Batmobile. I think it's the Batcycle is kind of beat up, and you see different parts of the vehicle as he smashed him down. His knees are all scraped up, and his elbows, he has wear and tear on him. And he's got scuffs and cuts in his armbands. Even the straps of his tank top are ripped, as you can see right there. They just did a fantastic job telling a story with this. And you really just get a feel of intimidation from him. He's big, he's large, he's standing with complete confidence. I wish they had put more blood on the knee. I have the new Batman Premium format, the Dark Knight one from Daniel Bell coming, and it looks like they really put a lot more blood on that. I don't want it overly bloody, but more would have been nice. But you come around here and you have, his back, you have his traps, and his lats are just super muscular. He has veins coming all throughout. They did a great job with the skin tone. There's a lot of freckling throughout it. It just gives it a more realistic feel. His nails look really good. They're dirty, they're grimy. They got just a lot of definition through there. The paint work on this is phenomenal. They knocked it out of the park. And then there's also a light up feature, but it's just black light, so you have to provide your own black light. But the eyes glow on both portraits, and the tubing actually glows, which is amazing. And then back here you have his venom canister working up to his back of his neck and his head. And if you see right through here, this area. They even did some like extra bruising and weathering through his back where the venom tubes are pumping in. There's a nice little detail. But the paintwork on this is phenomenal. And the whole sculpt is just very, very well done. This came in at a time where I was starting to think maybe I need to go other ways than sideshow. Some of the paintwork I was getting in, some of the things I was seeing, just seemed like other companies were really putting a better foot forward, but sideshow has really pulled it together. And I mean, this piece is just unbelievable. The shoelaces are sculpted, but they look really real. The boots look nice. There's texture on the bottom of the boot. The tire looks real. I wish there had been a little more color disparity throughout the cement, the concrete. And at some point, maybe I'll go in and just dry brush it, get a couple more grays and some lighter colors, some different tones, get a little more depth in it. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. It's tough to customize something when you already love it. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces, one of my few never leaving the collection pieces. I don't see another 1/4 Bane being as good as this. I've always wanted to see the 1/3 Bane. He's crushing Batman into the mud. I believe that was Prime One Studios, but I have not seen that in person, and 1/3 is just too big for my collection. I cannot collect that. But if you come across this piece, if you find it, I think there's still maybe some on sideshow. I think the other day, weirdly enough, the exclusive was available, but not the regular. It's worth a pickup. I really believe it's worth a pickup. If you like Bane at all, if you have a Batman collection, but even if you don't have a Batman collection and you just want an awesome statue, this one has just a ton of presence. And it really is, from every angle, it's excellent. And there's not a whole lot to this one. All the tubing comes out. You can swap out the heads. It's pretty easy. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to do it one-handed. It's not worth taking the risk. But, even, like I said, even this head is fantastic. This one was a little pricier. I think it was like $675. Sideshow's not bad about price. It's, we see the price, all this stuff going up. They're not too bad with it. It's still an expensive statue. And that's part of the reason I sold the other Bane, was I needed to kind of pay for this one. But it was worth the investment, worth the pickup. I have no regrets on this statue. And then it being Bane, and Bane being my favorite villain, definitely a buy. It's just fantastic. I think this is sideshow really at their best. They've had some other ones that compared to this, but in my eyes, this is one of the better statues they've put out probably ever. But yeah, that's a review of Bane. I'm gonna come in with another review soon. I'm not sure who I'm gonna go with next. Possibly Flash. I just have to figure out who I'm in the mood to do a review and get my switch outs and all that stuff for. But Bane it's just a remarkable piece. I can't say enough good words about it. There's really not much I would critique on it. Not many flaws that I think exist. They really just hit the mark on this one. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you with my next review. Have a great day.